All right, gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. Any questions?
No, sir.
Any questions for the Chief Seconds?
No.
All right, remember, obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, let's get to it.
Not as well known, but could have the type of style to give Dorsey a problem. Immediately, Dorsey goes to that running across the ring 30. We've seen him do it so many times. He goes right after his opponent.
He has legs of steel. He'll do that for 12 rounds. Remember, these guys have been standing out here waiting for the introductions for about 15 minutes in 93-degree sun. It's also going to be a factor how you turn a fighter around. The sun is right in their eyes. The guy that's looking at the sun is going to have a disadvantage.
Dorsey in the black trunks, ironically, was the stablemate of Stevie Cruz and helped Stevie Cruz get ready to defeat Barry McGuigan several years ago right in the Caesars Palace ring, and it was fought in terrible heat that night. Cruz defeated McGuigan, and the heat was a big factor in bringing McGuigan out. Let's see if that works to Alfred Rangel's detriment as well. Nice little right by Dorsey, but Rangel caught it on the side of the hip.
Rangel has got to establish the distance like he just did. Move back as soon as he comes in. But Troy has that little extra kick that keeps driving you until you get to the ropes. When you're there, you're his.
Well, you take a look at the two fighters, and Dorsey appears to be the stronger of the two. He just has that more impressive upper body. He is a strong guy and well-conditioned, to say the least.
Kicks a day. Unless he's training for a fight, then he escalates to size. That makes you take two steel cords. So he's ready to keep on going in this heat for 12 rounds if it's required.
Amazing as it is, Troy Dorsey says he would not. There's a good hook right by Rangel inside. Dorsey was leaning in. But Dorsey says he would not mind at all going back to kickboxing and may even have a kick fight this year at some point.
Well, I think if he wins this fight, you're going to buy kickboxing. He certainly wouldn't risk it because he's now on the verge of good paydays.
Rangel is a cutie. He knows a lot of tricks. He knows how to box, how to move. And look for him to try to get inside, not to get inside, but to get in and out very quickly, get up quick combinations. Of course, as he did there, and then back away.
His whole thing is the distance. He has to keep that distance between them and make him pay the price if he comes in. But he's already succumbing to Dorsey's kind of fighting. He's always standing inside, and it's only the first one. Good.
Which is 4, 5, 6,
He's not getting up. His leg is kicking like he is not getting up. That's it. That's the end. First round knockout.
A stunning first round KO by Troy Dorsey, and he did it with a quick right cross to the head of Alfred Rangel. What an impressive performance by Troy Dorsey.
And Rangel was still down. His leg was shaking, vibrating much like Floyd Patterson's was when he got knocked out by Ingemar Johansson. The Las Vegas Commission is very good on this. Good doctors are right there. They're working on him as he's laying down, which is just what they've got to do. Don't let him get up before it's time. And we will see. Hopefully he will get up and shake this off.
Well, as we take a look at this, we'll see when we get back to the fight that it was basically a one-punch knockout. Right hand.
So much. Watch his perfect right hand. Boom, right on the money. You just don't get better than that. And so much put to sleep the tag that he is not a puncher, that he can't knock you out with one punch. Dorsey certainly can. Let's look at it from another angle. You just can't hardly see a right hand land any better than this. Right over the left, and down you go. Good night.
It happened just as Rangel was starting his own right hand. Dorsey beat him to the punch. Was leaning forward just a little bit, and man, did he come across it with all his power.
It's a classic punch. Rangel put out a weak left hand, and he went right over it with the right hand. Dorsey did, and of course, obviously, there was nothing to it. He short-circuited, and look at the joy and jubilation. A little prayer of thanks, and back to the celebration. So much for the legend that you can't punch.
Yeah, that we put a silent on that little remark there. But first of all, I've got so many people to thank. But I want to thank the Lord most of all for making this day for me.
For once, we've done a lot of TV shows together. You got plenty of time.
we
got 12 rounds to thank. You can thank them by alphabetical order here.
Okay.
Did you think it was going to be this? Let's take a look at the knockout if we can in the replay, and you will say what you will picture perfect right hand.
Well, counter the jab. It's what Casey and I had worked on. He was going down. I just kind of helped him there, a little push to the back. And I was wondering if he was going to call it a slip or what.
No.
I figured he was.
Never turned his head completely.
Well, I kind of pushed him, so I got over to my corner and I thought he's going to be getting up. I turned around and as soon as I looked at him, I knew he was a big fighter.
You weren't tempted to kick him on the way down, were you?
No, no. That's a couple of months from now.
No, listen. Come on. You're going to be a fighter now. You just won a title. You're going to go do kick fighting in the middle of this.
We got him, guys. We're gonna do something maybe in August or October. I'm the world champion in kickboxing right now, and I'm the world champion in boxing. And I'm going to fight. I'm going to defend them. I'm not just going to sit on the title.
You're not thinking of getting into rodeos, are you? I mean,
no.
What else can you do? No, you're the only guy in the history of both sports to have a title in both sports.
Right.
You realize that?
Yeah,
in the whole world of all time.
That was a lifelong goal of mine. That was a lifelong goal of mine. And like I said, I have so many people to thank. My mom, Barbara Warren.
Billy,
my Nanny Lee. Happy birthday, June 1st. And Billy Young in San Antonio. Boy, thank you for that sparring. Billy.
Well, it's been a long weekend for you. You used to train Curry. Curry lost, and now your new guy, Dorsey, has proved himself to be a tremendous
Well, it's been a dry spell for me, Ferdy, but this guy here I knew was going to make it come true for us again, and he did it today in style. You know.
Dave Gorman, the manager, and very happy manager of Troy Dorsey.
Absolutely. One of the best kids in
I'm training right here. We work so hard. We work so hard. I can't take all the credit. He deserves at least half the credit for putting me through the workouts. My trainer, I couldn't do without him. I don't know what I'd do.
We have finally run out of time, and we're going to go back to Rich, who's dying to tell us more of what we've just seen.
Okie doke. Thank y'all.